Good day everyone. This video is about triangular prism and finding its volume and the surface area. The formula of finding the volume of the triangular prism is volume is equal to 1/2 times base times height times length. And the formula of finding the surface area of the triangular prism is surface area is equal to base times height plus perimeter times length. Now, sample number 1. This image, our B is equal to 3 inches, our H or the height is 4 inches, and our length is 6 inches. Now, finding the volume of this image in our sample number 1. Volume is equal to 1/2 base times height times length. So we just have to plug in the value of the base, the height, and the length. At this image, our base is 3 inches, and our height is 4 inches, and our length is 6 inches. Next is, we just have to multiply all the given or the value of the base, the height, and the length. Now, 1/2 times base times height times length is equal to 36 inches cube. Now we move on to finding the surface area of this image. Finding the surface area is equal to base. Surface area is equal to base times height plus the perimeter plus the length. Now, first things first, we have to find the value of C before we can find the perimeter of this image. Now, in finding the C, we just have to use the Pythagorean theorem. C squared plus B squared plus H squared. So, C squared is equal to the value of B, 3, plus the value of H, 4, all been squared. So, C squared is equal to 3 squared is equal to 9 plus 4 squared is equal to 16. Then, add the 9 and 16. That would be equal to 25. So, C squared is equal to 25. Then, squared. So, C is equal to 5. Now that we have the value of our Z, so we can now move to finding the perimeter. So, the perimeter is equal to base plus height plus C. So, we have our base is equal to 3, our height is equal to 4, and the value of our C, 5. We just have to add it all. And that would be equal to 12 inches. Now that we have the value of our P, now we can move on in finding our surface area of this image. Surface area. Surface area is equal to base times height plus our perimeter times length. Now our base is equal to 3, our height is equal to 4, plus the value of our perimeter, which is 12, and the value of our length, 6. Now 12 times 3 is equal to 12, then 12 times 6 is equal to 72, and 12 plus 72 is equal to 84 square inch, and that would be the value of our surface area. Now sample number 2. Sample number 2 in this image is the value of our height is 4 centimeter, and the value of B is 5 centimeter, and the length, our length is 10 centimeter. Now, finding the volume of this image. Volume is equal to 1 half times base times height times length. And we just have to substitute the value of the base, the height, and length based on this image. We just the length is equal to 10 cm, the base is equal to 5 cm, and the height is 4 cm. Now, base 5, height 4, and the length is 10. And we just have to multiply them all. Then 5 times 4 is 20. Then the 1 half of 20 is 10. So as you can see, then 10 times 10 is equal to 100 centimeter cube, and that's the volume of this image. Now, at this image, we just have to find the surface area. As you can see, we have the value of our C, which is the hypotenuse of this triangle, and the base, or the B, is equal to 6, and the length is equal to 15 units. So, finding the surface area. First, find the perimeter. The formula of the perimeter is P is equal to B plus H plus C. Now, in finding the perimeter, we just have to find the value of our H, because the value of H is missing, as you can see. Now, find the value of H using the Pythagorean theorem. C squared is equal to B squared plus H squared plus B squared. Now, substitute the value of our C, H, and the value of our B. The value of our C in the image is 10, and H is missing, and the value of our B is 6, based on this image, given image. No? Let us solve. 10 squared is equal to 100, and 6 squared is equal to 36. Then, transpose the positive 36 to the left side of the equation, so it become negative. So 100 is equal to 36 is equal to h squared. So 100 minus 36 is equal to 64 is equal to h squared. So we have to square root both sides. And the value of our h is 8. Now that we have the value of our h, and we can now proceed to finding the perimeter. The formula of finding the perimeter is B plus H plus C. Now, based on the image, our base is 6, our height is 8, and our C is 10. And our perimeter is 24 units. Now that we have since that we have the value of our perimeter, and we just have to move on in finding the surface area of this given image. So, surface area is equal to base times height plus perimeter times length. Substitute the value of our B and H. So, the B is equal to 6, and the height is 8, plus our perimeter is 24, and our length is 15. Then 6 times 8 is equal to 48. Then 24 times 15 is equal to 360, and add 48 plus 360, and that would be equal to 408 units squared. For our last example, we have equilateral triangular prism. Equilateral triangle is, as you can see, it has the side is equal, all sides are equal. Now find the volume of equilateral triangular prism. Now volume is equal to 1/2 base times height times the length, and based in this given image, the value of our B is equal to 9, the value of our H is equal to 7.8, and the value of our length is 18 units. So a 1/2 of 18 is equal to 9. So 9 times 9 times 7.8, and 9 times 9 is equal to 81 times 7.8, and the volume based in our calculator is 631.8 units cube, or cube units. Now moving on to finding the surface area of this given image. So finding the surface area of equilateral triangular prism. So first things first, we just have to find our perimeter. So the formula of finding equilateral triangular prism, perimeter is equal to 3 times the side, or the whichever the value or the length of the side of our equilateral triangle. So P is equal to 9 times 3 is equal to 27. So 3 is the side of the triangle, so it's given 3, and the value of our sides, or the units of our side, is 9. So it would be 9 times 3 is equal to 27. Now that we have the value of our perimeter, so we can now proceed to finding the surface area. Surface area is equal to base times height plus perimeter times length. So the value of our B is 8, and the value of our height is 7.8, plus the value of our P, or the perimeter, is 27, and the value of our length is equal to 18. Then we just have to add it all, and the result is 556.2, and that's our surface area, 556.2 square units. And that's all for this video in finding the volume and the surface area of triangular prism. Thank you.